for video 2. So this video we're going to talk about attitude, how to get your family on board, and what to focus on as a consultant every month, as well as, of course, you being a brand new consultant. So let's start with attitude. Okay, I personally think my attitude is my strength because I've been one of those people that have always had rose-colored glasses on. Now that can be bad when you're not looking at the real situation, right? But Mary Kay always said, you can have a bad attitude and do everything right and still fail, or have a really good attitude and do everything wrong and still succeed. So I would rather you have a good attitude no matter what happens in your Mary Kay business. So I'm going to give you some tips on how I have had a good attitude these thousands of years, I feel like, that I've been in Mary Kay, but it hasn't been thousands of years. I really use Mary Kay well, don't I? I'm over 1,000 years old. Anyway, but all the years I've been in Mary Kay, there's been some ups and there's been some downs. And the only reason I'm still in Mary Kay is because of my positive attitude. So one of the things that we have to learn in Mary Kay is that we have to love planting the seed as much as we love reaping the fruit of the seed that we planted. And sometimes when we get started in any business, we're wanting results right away, right? You're thinking, okay, I just bought some inventory, I just bought the starter kit, my husband's saying I need to start making money, I'm, making these sacrifices to work my Mary Kay business, I need to make money right away. Now, yes, I do want you making money, I do want you being successful. However, if you base your attitude based on everything positive that happens or negative that happens in your business, guess how your attitude's gonna be? You get a booking, your attitude's gonna be positive. Someone cancels, your attitude's gonna be negative. You get a sale, your attitude's positive. Someone says they don't like a product, your attitude's negative. You get a team member, your attitude's positive. Someone says they don't want to sell Mary Kay anymore, your attitude's negative. Guess what? That sounds like a roller coaster, doesn't it? And roller coasters are exhausting if you're on them all the time. So what I want to suggest is that you work to always have a positive attitude no matter what is happening in your Mary Kay business. Because people want to join a team, people want to work with business owners who are positive and who make them feel better. And if someone's not satisfied with the product, do we get mad at them and upset because they were not satisfied with the Mary Kay product? No. We say, oh, I'm so sorry that you're not satisfied. How can I make this better for you? Do you want to try a different product? Do you need a refund? Do you want to do an exchange? How can I make this better? Because what happens is that for every one satisfied customer, you're going to gain more referrals, more people that want to purchase from you. But if you have one disgruntled customer, they're going to go out and tell 20, 30, 40 people that they went to this Mary Kay party and so-and-so didn't have fun and the consultant was pushy and they didn't give them the right product and blah, 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 blah. So we actually have a bigger impact when we have unsatisfied customers. So we want to make sure that our customers are satisfied because we're positive and we're always having a great attitude. Another thing that really helps me with having a positive attitude is remembering I got these 2 plants out because these are plants that my daughters planted in school. Now, Olivia planted the same seeds that Tatum did, but her plant hasn't grown yet. And so she might feel a little discouraged because she's planting the same seeds. But look, Tatum's is growing and it's so pretty, right? Well, she could choose to do one of 2 things. She could choose to either continue watering the seed, she could choose to continue to put it in sunlight, which is what we do with our Mary Kay business when we're following up with customers, being proactive, or sometimes we just want to start over again. So she might decide that the seed is just not working. And that's also an option because sometimes we work with the same people over and over and over again. We're not getting results. Well, guess what? It's not that the Mary Kay business doesn't work. Just like we know that seeds, when they're planted, grow, right? It's that maybe those people aren't the right people for your Mary Kay business. So you want to make sure that you're not hitting up the same people over and over and over again, because you will get discouraged. You're going to say, nobody wants to book with me. Nobody's buying Mary Kay. Nobody's joining my team. Well, guess what? Those people aren't, and that's okay. But there's a lot of other people out there that will, because Mary Kay works. It's not that the Mary Kay plan's not working, it's that you need to just find new people. So become enthralled and excited about planting seeds, and don't just look at the results. Another thing that's going to really help your attitude is showing up to meetings. So I just have to say that we have meetings here at the house if you're in Colorado. They're so much fun. And we also have some meetings at a local training center. And the meetings are where you are going to find your sisterhood. You're going to have the weeks that you're feeling discouraged. You show up to the meeting and all of a sudden you feel better. The meetings are going to be where you get training. We always say in Mary Kay is if you have a great week, the meeting needs you. If you have a bad week, you need the meeting. So you always need to show up. In the years that I've been in Mary Kay, I have never missed a meeting. There was a couple months during my divorce that I took off from having meetings, from holding meetings, to work on some personal things. But beyond that, I have always gone to a meeting every single week. I hold a meeting every week. Rain in, rain out. Snow, no snow. And if the weather's bad, we do a Facebook Live. If you're not local to me, I do Facebook Lives on Sunday nights. So this Sunday night, you can guarantee I'll be on our Facebook. I think it's even my birthday, but of course you're watching this, it's not gonna always be my birthday, but this Sunday night is my birthday and I'm gonna still do a Facebook Live because I wanna make sure our out of town people are just as plugged in as our local people. But if you're out of town, I will find a meeting for you locally. So you can make sure that you get plugged in locally. You'll get training, recognition, prizes from your local director, and then I will still be here for you for coaching and training over the phone and on Facebook. So let's talk about how to get your family on board, because I have to tell you that is a way to keep your attitude positive. Nobody loves it when they're struggling in their business and then you come home and you've got your husband telling you you need to quit. You've got your kids whining and complaining that you are going to your Mary Kay meetings, and you've got other negative things happening. So it's really important to get your family on board. Now, you can do Mary Kay with or without a husband, but it is very hard to do Mary Kay against a husband. However, I am living proof that you can do Mary Kay against a husband for years and still be very successful. Now, he recently is my ex-husband, but I still earned pink Cadillacs. I still made lots of money, and thank God I didn't give up my Mary Kay business, because if I would have given up my Mary Kay business to make him happy, I would not be in the place I am now to be able to support my family as a single mom. And so it's so important that you do Mary Kay for you. But if you can get your family on board, you're going to be even more successful, because they say a woman with a husband on board, or a man or a significant other, is going to do twice as good. And I truly believe that. So just a little tip, seems very small, is you can put the newsletter on your refrigerator. So this is the newsletter. You're gonna get a newsletter every month as long as you stay active in Mary Kay. And something kind of fun is to put it on the refrigerator. Now, as you notice, I have plenty of other things on my refrigerator, but where everybody in the family goes to is the kitchen. You know that everybody's gonna eventually be in the kitchen. They're going to see the newsletter and they're gonna be like, oh, well, this month, Stacy was queen of wholesale and Marie was queen of recruiting. Well, it's kind of fun for your significant other to see that you're queen, right? And if you're not queen, guess what? If you have a competitive husband, he's gonna be like, oh, well, you need to be queen. Well, you can support me a little bit more and maybe I will be queen. Help me put those bags in the car, honey. Help me find some customers. Or maybe just watch the kids so that I can go out and do a party or a facial. So putting the newsletter on your refrigerator is actually very helpful for getting your family on board. Another thing that's very helpful is make sure that your children or your significant other help you count the money when you're done with Mary Kay appointments. Now, if you are single and you are a single mom, then you can actually have the kids help count the money. So you come home from a Mary Kay appointment and say, oh my gosh, I just made $100. So what do you think mommy should do with this $100? Now, of course, you're not gonna do everything that the kids ask you to do, but I would set up some kind of prize incentive for your kids so that you do something for them if they behave and they help let you go to your Mary Kay appointments. And at the end of the week, maybe they get like 10% of whatever you sold. You go take them out to ice cream, or you buy them a little gift, or you go do a mommy, daughter or mommy son date or something like that. You start giving them some of what you're making, and guess what? They're gonna be a little bit more excited for you to go to your Mary Kay appointments. The same thing with your significant other. If you're married or you have a boyfriend, guess what? Most men like 3 things: money, food, and another thing. And you probably know what that other thing is, right? So could you do one of those 3 things after your Mary Kay appointment? Make sure they're fed. Make sure that they see the money that's coming in, and give them some extra love after your Mary Kay appointments. I guarantee you they will be fine with you going to do your Mary Kay appointments. Okay, so the third thing I want to talk about is how to focus every month on your Mary Kay business with a tracking. And I don't have the tracking sheet directly in front of me, but you can print it off on www.mundy, that's MUNDY, area.com. So it's www.mundyarea.com. And you go to tracking and contests, and she has a tracking sheet to talk about what you want to focus on per month. And we as an area and as a unit want to have everyone who's working their business finish the minimum of a perfect 3, which is 9 faces or 3 parties, 5 interviews, and 300 wholesale into the company. That's super easy. Just think, 9 people sharing the product, or having 9 people try the product this month, selling enough to place a $300 wholesale order, and sharing the product or sharing the marketing plan with 5 people. It's very easy. And when you do that, you'll get recognition in Julia's newsletter. The second thing is if you do the next level, which is perfect 6, 30 faces or 6 parties, 10 interviews, and a 600 wholesale order, you will also earn the Mundy Area Jewel Pin, which is so pretty. It's so sparkly. I don't have it here to show you, but you're gonna want it, and you'll get that pin when you do that and you turn in your tracking sheet. You'll also be in the newsletter. And then it just kind of goes up from there. But what I want you to focus on this month is doing a minimum of your 9 faces, 5 interviews, 5, not 5, 5, and 300 wholesale. And if you want to bump it up a little bit, focus on a 600 wholesale order, and you'll get a special necklace, whatever the company's doing that month. Sometimes it's a necklace, sometimes it's a bracelet, whatever, for doing a $600 wholesale order. So before we wrap up, I want to give you one last tip on how to get these bookings. Because you're probably thinking, okay, I'm ready to go. I want to do some facials. I want to share the marketing plan, but how do I do it? Well, my number 1 tip is you need to have 3 components when you ask someone for a facial or to share the marketing plan. And the first thing is you need to have a challenge. So your challenge this month is you need to do at least 9 faces. Now, I know you can do more, okay? So if you're an overachiever, let's do 9 faces in the next 9 days, okay? So, but you want to tell people, I'm so excited, I just started Mary Kay, I have my first challenge, I need to do 9 faces in the next 9 days. So why don't you just do that, 9 faces in the next 9 days? That makes it super easy. Is there any reason why you couldn't get together with me to have a free facial and help me with my training? So the first component is you need to have a challenge. The second component is you need to have a time frame that you need to do it. So your 9 days, 9 faces in 9 days. And the third component is what's in it for me. So just for getting together with me, you can pick any product that you want under $20, half price, okay? So you can offer that as a gift because guess what? We make 50% discount on everything. So why not offer a product for half price for them getting together with you to help you with a facial? And hey, why don't you have friends? You're gonna help me reach my 9 faces in 9 days a lot quicker if you have a few friends with me or with you. So that's another way to incentivize them for getting together with you. And if they say, I've already tried Mary Kay, it's broken my skin out. Guess what? Have you tried it in the last couple months? Because we just came out with new product. If they say, I don't use Mary Kay, it's okay. Try it, give me your opinion, and there's no obligation to buy anything. If they say, I don't have any money, guess what? It's fine. Let's get together. We'll have the free facial. You'll help me with my training. If they say, I don't have any time, guess what? We all have 15, 20 minutes. If you don't have an hour, let me come over during your lunch break. Let me come over just to give you a quick satin hands, satin lips treatment, and you'll still help me with my challenge. So you get it? Everybody can book a Mary Kay facial with you. So thank you for watching. I can't wait for my last video, and I'll talk to you soon.